Cancelled.
Don't remember doing this at all. I can only hold myself accountable.
Cancelled.
I object! Look how good my life is. So what else? Cancel me.
Tana and Mongeau is cancelled.
Why do I feel like doing this right now? I need to snort my snot. Hold on.
I'm chewing.
I think it's blood in there. I think I need a second nose job. I just want to put that out there.
A second, baby, who you fooling? Second?
Wait, do you really think I've had more than one? One time I was going to actually get a second one and then I had a worldwide scandal, so I had to cancel it and pay for it anyways. So that was fun. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Canceled Podcast and the Brooke and Tana Show, which is our personal favorite, honestly.
This is my personal favorite. I don't know about you, but I love this show.
No, I literally love us. I love not dealing with guests. I love just talking our shit. And today, Brooke and I are actually in really silly, goofy moods. We're also a little dressed up.
We are.
For
We're
us.
going to my boyfriend's party.
Yeah, so basically, after this, we're gonna go finesse crypto billionaires, which has been our new thing. So we came in today kind of late and we're just getting drunk and pre-gaming for the party on the podcast, and that's why I'm in leather pants. I'm also barefoot though, so it's not really like they know.
It's a good balance. It makes it you.
Yeah, no, I'd be walking through the street barefoot all the time. One of these days I know I'm gonna like cut
You're
my
going to
foot
get
open.
tetanus. My grandma would
Okay,
not let
Lime.
me walk. No. People think I'm a hypochondriac. My grandma wouldn't let me walk
People-
anywhere, like even around the house. Like she literally wouldn't let me wear.
My parents
no
literally
shoes.
wouldn't buy me shoes.
Aw.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm just barefoot. Whatever. Hello and welcome back. I feel like we have a lot to delve into today, actually.
We do, because it's not only like that we haven't had a podcast, just you and I, but we also haven't been spending that much time together. So there's a lot of things that we haven't talked about.
Yeah, for the past few weeks, Brooke and I have we both just been doing a bunch of different shit. We're going to get into it in today's podcast, but we have a lot to like catch each other up on, I think. Where should we start? Someone talks shit about us and I'm fucking mad and I'm going to air them the fuck out. I hope you know. Brooke's like on a little nicer wave, but she also already aired this person out. So I mean,
I
she
did, but with no names.
Oh, but we're saying their fucking name today. So basically, to give you guys a little backstory, like 2 podcasts ago, we told that story about the girl who like got at your man, told you she blocked him, went to him, talked shit about you to him.
Right.
I'm trying to get you like re-mad.
Correct.
And then everyone thought it was Alyssa Violet and it wasn't. And then we still never said who it was.
We did give some contextual, like, I mean, people.
Like some people know, but I mean, like, I feel like me a year and a half ago would have immediately instantaneously said her name. Like, I think that
Yeah, you were very noble for that.
Yeah, like we
Come on, we tried.
like we put in effort to conceal her identity. And then on last week's podcast, we went into a long conversation about how I will distance myself from a girl and not become close with her if I think that I might want her man in the future.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. And that was also about her, same girl. Newsflash, it's Carly Lawrence from Too Hot to Handle. I don't mean to be a cunt, but I mean, like, we've both said our reasons why in the past we didn't think she was the greatest. So we both kind of distanced ourselves, whatever. Right. Your podcast airs. I see her at the club. I've been kind of slightly texting her man, but at this point she didn't know.
I thought you were going to say texting her. I'm like, you would.
No, no, texting her man. I see her at the club and in my opinion, and I've heard from her saying to several people, I think you can attest to this, that it was her fault. She doesn't want drama. She has enough drama with people in LA. She wants to be nice to us, right? Because like, honestly, like, we didn't do anything to her. It was just like, I don't owe you anything, like whatever. I see her at the club and she's at Charlie Jordan's table and all the like Too Hot to Handle people are like there. And I walk over and I'm like waving and smiling. I'm like saying hi to everyone. I'm saying hi. And I wave and smile at her.
Yes.
This girl literally lasers through her eyes, like death stare at me. Literally, I smile and wave. She gives me a dirty look and I go, just like do it again. And then she's like, and like pouts the whole night, whatever. So then at that point, like I said on last week's podcast, it's fair game. I'd already been texting her man. He was her ex-man.
Yeah, you really got ahead of it.
Her ex-man. They're broken up. I don't know her. I don't like her from our past stories. We've tried to make an amends, but it's clear she wants to have mean girl energy. So I'm like, bet if your ex-man's cock gets sucked and I slip and fall on it, it's not my fucking fault anymore and I don't feel bad. And so
I'm like, y'all hearing this? Damn.
Then he comes out to LA, we hang out, we're at the
Where'd he
club. He stayed in a hotel that also happens to be my house. But who cares? Again, I like whatever, fucking whatever. And him and I show up to the club and she texts him like, what the fuck are you doing with her? Like, she's trash, da 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 da. And I like see it on his phone. I fucking lock his phone. I look at her. I'm like, bitch.
She texted him that?
Yes. So then she goes on her podcast And apparently, allegedly, I've just been getting tweets about it. I'm not about to be one of the 10 viewers on her podcast. I'm angry. Can you tell?
Damn, you're madder than me.
She's like talking shit about me and you around LA. She's talking shit about me and us on the podcast.
See,
I don't want to feel remorse anymore.
My problem, I was like, so she and I have like mutual friends now because she kind of befriended like all of my guy friends.
I wonder why.
And so exactly. And they were all coming to me like, Brooke, you're a mean girl. Like literally she didn't do anything wrong. She feels so bad.
But that's because she's
idea.
Like swiping a little victim card.
You know what yeah, exactly. I feel like she was kind of doing the thing where she was like, I feel bad that I hurt her. I didn't know. To make it look like I was just being a psycho.
I feel so bad for Brooke. By the way, I have no gag reflex, all of you guys. Oh my God. One of those. Come on, cry me one. Go ahead.
To be honest, I texted her a few days ago because
where did
she
I
came?
go
I know, but well, you guys know I have a guilt complex, and she came up. I need one. She came up on my For You page, and it was a video of her. I screen recorded it. I'll show it to you. But I went through the comments, and every single comment was Team Brooke, God, Brooke's so pretty, Team Brooke, and I was like, oh no, like they know, the people know, and I feel bad, and I know what it's like. Like I don't like getting cyberbullied, okay, and so I was like, I'm sorry, like. But I didn't apologize for what we said. I said, I'm sorry people found out. I said I shouldn't have left any clues in, like, led to people knowing that it was you. But I'm not sorry for telling the story because that's the story as I heard it and, like, as it happened. So I don't feel bad about that. And she was like,
I mean, honestly, I would have never to the grave named her name or spoken of her again, because, like, Joey's dope. Now I'm not going to keep, like, bringing up their past relationship. I hate when people, like, do that to me.
Honestly. Good job, Carl.
So hot, so great, like, great human. Love him to death. I would have never said her name, but if she's gonna be on her little show talking shit,
what's it called? We don't know.
I didn't need to do that, but I honestly also I found out about it like today. Like I saw the tweets today, so all day I've been like,
no one tweeted me about it, thank God, because I would have regretted apologizing so much. It's not like I really apologized. I just told her like, hey, like just so you know, there's no animosity on my end. Maybe yours, I don't know. She sent me, I'm pretty sure her lawyer drafted a message for her. She was like, falsities were portrayed again. I was like, bitch, I can't read this. Like, who do you think I am?
No, it was just really interesting. And she was with Chase Demore too, who has
cockroach guy?
Yeah, guy with the fucking cockroach on his little face.
Contacts guy?
Yeah. Contacts guy. Ugh. No, and I guess he was talking shit too, which is honestly weird because that night at the club when she gave me the dirty look, he was like, why is she being so fucking rude? Like she needs to get a grip. She's burning all her bridges in LA. So I was like, bet. I'll air both of y'all. I don't even give a fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink. I also laugh when I'm angry. You can tell I'm actually annoyed. Like, I feel like it's rare. I know LA is like filled with mean girls, but I feel like we'd like avidly go out of our way to like not really encounter them. Like we have our group, we have fun with our friends. Like, so when you actually like have a little like mean girl situation like that, it'll get me heated. I don't know.
I agree. I don't like to have any like open mean girl situations. Like,
and I like take pride in, I'm not a dirty look ass bitch. I'm like a let's talk about it ass bitch. Like I really take pride in like not acting like that. And like, again, I've tried to like not air out people's names.
I've just been avoiding her altogether, honest to God. I feel bad. Well, the reason that what led me to text her was like on Halloween, all of us were going somewhere and told me, he's like, I invited Carly and she said she didn't want to come because she felt so uncomfortable around you. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Fight her? Maybe. I'm just kidding. But I didn't want her to be like scared of me, so I texted her and I meant it. I meant what I said to her. Like, I'm sorry that people found out, but if you're gonna go on your podcast and talk about me too, like, girl, it's fair game. We just have more viewers.
And it's also like a it's been around. Like I keep hearing in LA that she has like so much to say, and then to your friend, she's like, I'm so scared of her. I don't want her to hate me. But then I hear from people that she's like, fuck this fucking cunt. So I'm like, right. Like I don't.
It depends on who she's talking to.
Yeah, which also just like. Be real, girl. It's not hard. I'll stop. I need to stop.
No, she's the queen of it.
We also haven't talked about it, so it was kind of like our first like interaction.
I know. I didn't want you to be mad at me for apologizing.
I'm not mad at you. And your guilt complex will always take over. Like
well, because I hate. That sounds like that's such a pick me girl thing to say. Like I hate drama, but it like makes me sick.
No, I get it. Me too. I like want to squash it. I wish I felt as guilty. Like
I like to have like one open situation at a time. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's like if I'm gonna have some drama with someone, I need to like close out with the last few.
I also genuinely like I enjoy like men drama. Like a little pissed man. I'm like, ooh, this is fun. If you have ever wanted to make your home feel safer, there is no better time than now. I want to do that. This week, our friends at Simply Safe are giving canceled listeners early access to all of their Black Friday deals. 50% off their award-winning home security. We love Simply Safe because it has everything you need to make your home feel safe. Indoor and outdoor cameras, comprehensive sensors, all monitored around the clock by trained professionals who send help the instant you need it. I need help right now.
Immediately.
I love my Simply Safe system. Obviously, security is a big concern for me, and Simply Safe's cameras are the best quality. Their sensors are the most reliable, and I have never felt more safe. Last night, I thought I heard someone at the door, which is actually every night because, hey, William, love you so much. And with one click on my Simply Safe app, you could see the live stream of the entrance and make sure everything was fine and go right back to sleep. That's why Simply Safe was even named Best Home Security System of 2021 by US News and World Report, because you guys know I love reading the news. You can easily customize a system for your home online in minutes and even get free custom recommendations from Simply Safe. Take advantage of Simply Safe's early Black Friday deals and get 50% off your new home security system by visiting simplysafe.com/Tana. Again, that's simplysafe.com/Tana for 50% off your entire new system. Thank you, Simply Safe, for sponsoring the podcast and keeping me alive. You commented on TikTok that we need to have
An emergency episode of the podcast. Now, why did I say this, Tana?
I don't even know how to talk about this. Today's episode is definitely
What is
gonna be
wrong with
juicy.
you? Oh no.
So I've been hanging out with Bella Thorne. I'm just gonna say it.
Look what I just got.
Wait. Stop. Brooke keeps STD testing for no fucking reason.
It's
Literally.
not for no reason, you guys. That's what normal people
no,
do.
but I just feel like you take STD
But
tests
I
like a
just
vitamin.
I
Like it's like
I just got
God.
my results in the middle of the podcast. I'm not going to open them because I don't want to ruin my night.
She walked in today and told me that syphilis has the same symptoms as Lyme.
Well,
and I
you guys,
said,
what if I
leave
have-
my house.
What if the whole time I've had chronic syphilis?
But like you don't. You're
Like I
such
don't,
a
but like
bird.
that it really like that's something that like plagues me all the time. I feel a constant like fear, like an actual phobia of having an STD. And it's like I won't even have hooked up with it. Like it'll be 6 months since I've hooked up with someone, and I've been tested 3 times in that time.
Please tell
And
her she's a hypochondriac. And they go,
I know.
No, but then today I was in the makeup chair for an hour, and I feel like Brooke was trying to project her thought of syphilis onto me, convincing me that I could have fucking syphilis. And I'm like, Brooke, anything I'm going to say is actually not encouraging to the youth to STD test, so I'm going to move on.
I was just trying to encourage her or let her know how important it is to get STD tested, because it actually is really easy. They teach you that you can get STDs, but you think that everybody can get an STD if like you're having sex with like 100,000 people.
No, I agree.
I know people who have gotten an STD from the first person they've ever hooked up with. It's easy.
No,
It's
I
really
agree with
easy.
you. I see you're projecting your syphilis onto me. I agree with you.
I'm just saying, y'all.
I think you should always STD test and okay. Anyways, it's important. Like, you know, like it's real. It's a real thing. You know, I like it's
And practice safe sex.
Yes, 100%. I actually just made someone use a condom. It was out of spite, but still,
That's not a flex. made someone. What is she saying? She's supposed to be making everyone. Oh my God.
I have to stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
your lawyers and they're like, oh.
I know, literally, my lawyer's just seething. Back to what I was saying to you. I just need to get it off my chest.
So what the fuck are you doing with Bella Thorne?
I've been hanging out with her. Some people may know it kind of went viral on TikTok. I said this on my live. You texted it to me. I was like, I did something bad. No one will believe me. And that was kind of what I was insinuating, that I'd like been hanging out with her.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make sense of this because it doesn't make sense.
No,
if you
not at
asked
all.
me 2 weeks ago if her and I were going to hate each other for the rest of our lives, I would have said like probably
Duh.
yeah. But that also wasn't on me. I had hatred there, but it was kind of like a you hate me,
so I hate you.
yeah, like, and obviously like we both did a lot of shit. I mean, you know, she had the whole throuple moment with Maud's son. I was resentful because we weren't in a throuple. So then I went on to date him. She was like, fuck you for dating him. Then she made a song called Stupid Fucking Bitch. And I was like, wow, you really fucking suck. I'm going to react to it. And it just kept like going and going and going and going and whatever. But I think both of us are the type of people to really mask like hurt with anger. You know, like I think we both were like,
Oh yeah.
and
I know,
like,
I do know that about you.
we're both also the type of people to be like, you know, fuck you, like I don't need you versus like I'm so hurt, you hurt me, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
And we just didn't talk for so long. I don't even know how to like say how it happened. It's actually really a strange thing that happened. Like
I was there the initial like first point of contact.
Yeah, like my hair girl posted a Polaroid of me, and I'm not trying to air you out, but if you're watching this, I love you. I'll text you back right now. You're so fucking cute.
Am I in an alternate universe?
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I don't know.
I'm a Bella stan, low key.
I'm gonna get into it. Okay. Me too, right? So hot. That's also another thing. How could you ever be that?
I love a good ginger.
But she posted a Polaroid of me, and then Bella replied to my story. We don't follow each other. Replied to my story and was just like, "Oh my God, I still have so many of you." Because her thing at the entire time we were dating was always, for 2 years, was taking Polaroids of me. Like I remember at our breakup, she had like a pile of them, like just like huge, you know? I was like, that was oddly sentimental. And then I like felt something, remember? Like remember I was in the bathroom and I was like, wait.
She was beside herself.
I was distraught. I like really felt something emotionally. I was like, even just seeing her name on my phone, I was like, aw, like I don't like, and it was just weird. Like we both just started kind of talking and messaging back and forth. It was like just funny. I don't want to like air out all the entire messages, but it was just like funny. I was like sending her like videos of me in like a bitch on Bella Thorne shirt. She's like surprised it's not in the fucking trash. Like we're just like, you know, like
a little banter.
Yeah, a little banter. And I think it being Halloween really sped things up. It's both of our favorite holidays. We would always do like Halloween craziness together, match, like do the whole 9. And like she doesn't really go out as much, so like, and she lives really far from me, so like I feel like if it was a Halloween, it would have been a while before I saw her.
Yeah, so you just like expedited the process.
Like it being Halloween, it was like, hey, let's meet up here, let's go here, whatever. So we like meet up, and it was just
how was the first like like the initial like, hey,
I kid you not, like as if nothing ever happened, which threw me off so much. Like we both were just like, hi, we like hugged. She looked so fucking hot. Like I was literally like, could you I wish she was in some crazy costume, like, you know what I mean? But she's like in like a little like schoolgirl fucking like skirt, like just so hot. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, and then honestly, we both just like kept talking and crying and being cute and like loving each other. I don't even know. It's funny because I brought Joey with us, and then Joey entire night had to be like entertained by like every other human because Bella and I were just like like in a corner.
Oh, no. I should have been there. I'm like, Joey, I would have entertained
honestly.
That's a joke, by the way.
I don't know. And then we like went to dinner, had like a great time, went out, had a fucking awesome night. She like came back to my house. We like threw a little party at we just keep doing shit and texting and like good morning.
Honestly, she doesn't seem like a bad person. I just like the only like exposure I've really ever had to her was like literally watching your like roast video of her, her stupid fucking bitch. It was a very interesting time. I don't know. I mean, obviously people are also gonna ask, I should probably throw this in here, she's engaged. Oh yeah.
But
that's an important detail.
No, but her fiance Ben is also one of my favorite people, and I miss him so much. And he's just like the sweetest Italian man. He's like, I am so happy you girls are rekindling. I love to see the love. It is so good that you guys are not fighting anymore. Like he's just like so nice. 2
fiancés.
No more throuple vibes. We're actually not like dating or
hooking up. Okay.
No, we're not. Like we're not. And I'm not putting that out there. Yeah, Daily Mail, please don't.
You're giving me some strong insinuation vibes.
We're not.
Okay.
We're just hanging out like we used to, and it's a good thing, I think. Like at the end of the day, a lot of people are commenting like, you said no more toxic relationships. We'll never be in the relationship like we were again. Our life phases are too different.
But I feel like she was such an important time in your life, or like part of your life, that it's not like so out there for you to be around her again. I was really thrown.
That was also something I forgot. Like I feel like a lot of our conversations were like, hey, we both would have handled the 2 years we were together so differently if we weren't like kids who were like also new to, like that was both of our first like public female relationship. First, like that was my first exposure to being with someone like so fucking like famous, and like she was such a big part of my like, I probably never would have moved to LA if it wasn't for her. Like she convinced me to move to LA. Like it was just like she was such a big part of my life, and like seeing her definitely like reminded me of that. I'm simping. I hate it. She like makes me simp.
She's engaged.
It's so fucking annoying. I hate it. But I'm really happy to be on good terms, and I missed her, and I missed all her friends and her family and shit. Like it's good.
I love squashing beef. I love like I said, exactly. You don't like to have like so many different open bad situations. 100%. So you'd rather just like
And it took so much energy to like hate each other. So to like not.
It does. That's the thing. It's like it is so much energy and it's so much commitment to like actually hate somebody actively. So it's 100%. Like I'd rather just like leave, like come on.
And I would like hear she was coming somewhere and like fucking like be in a corner like what do I do? Like you know what I mean? Like knowing now we could just like laugh and you know like smoke a joint and chill. Like it's a vibe. So like I'm happy, but no guys, I'm still very much just doing me. I just emergency podcast had to address it.
Do you think you'll be invited to the wedding?
Dude, I was honestly making jokes. I was like, I'll be the flower girl. I don't know. It's funny actually too, because you forget that when two people break up and especially fight that hard, that everyone in the other people's lives also fucking hate each other. So it's so much of like her, like she like walked into Mari's room the other day, like, hey.
It's like that sound. It's like,
how y'all doing? Yeah, like, and like I see her fucking friends and like, I don't want to hate you. I just like did for the past year and a half. And I'm like, understandable.
That was like something I feel like I went through too with like when you and I became friends again. A lot of the people like in my life or like my other friends were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and you just have to kind of like slowly grow back on that. And it's an interesting time, but I'm just happy to end the beef. Maybe that's my new thing for the next year, ending all my beef. So if I fucked you over, you fucked me over, give me a ring.
She's rebuilding bridges, y'all.
Yeah. Not too many though. So like a lot of you like still suck a dick and die, but.
Okay.
People actually entirely think I'm dating Demi Lovato right now. Not even Bella. Because I left one fucking party with Demi.
Why aren't you?
That
would be so iconic and honestly, like
you leave one
amazing, talented.
Ironically, the only reason I left that party with Demi was because Bella was there and people didn't know we were hanging out yet. And Bella and I were both like, let's not leave this party together right now. There's 800 paparazzis. Like, let's be low key. You go in your car.
That's so unlike you. I feel like you'd be like, let's get out of here.
No, 100. But one, I looked atrocious. Two, I like genuinely wasn't rekindling things with her as like a clout play. Like obviously once things were fine, like posting a picture was like funny and fun for us. It's like how we are. But like the initial, in that moment, I'm not like, come on, let's go. And so Demi was like, you can ride with me. Like come in my car. And then we like leave and like there's just all this speculation. Like Demi didn't want you in their car. Like you da-da-da-da. Like all you're dating Demi. You're a bad influence on Demi. Like first of all, am I sober? No. Do I care about other people's sobriety? Yes. Not to go back on the entire Bella conversation we just had, but I dated my son for like a year. He's completely sober. I can interact and exist with a completely sober person very well, surprisingly.
That was good. That was a good time.
It's interesting.
You might disagree.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good time, you know, when it was a good time. But Demi's just like my favorite human. I guess it was weird like to have it actually like go viral because I feel like we've been kicking it for a minute and like close for a minute and like talk all the time.
Yeah, but I feel like people don't really know. I know, obviously, and like everyone around you knows.
Yeah. Like we'll just, exactly. Demi's just like a close friend. But I feel like the people, that was the first time it was like super public and everyone was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my fucking.
Imagine what Joey felt. I feel like Joey like really came into this just like so like timid.
No, 100%. Joey's like so sweet. Like we were just talking about, like flew out to LA to like do Halloween with us. And then of course the like last night we're out, I'm like, I'm actually going to be relinking with Bella Thorne. Do you want to come? And it's like me.
He's like, bro, this is not what I signed up for.
It was I mean, honestly, it's funny because he's like he doesn't live in LA and that party was insane. Like even I was like just so starstruck the entire time. Like the Jonas Brothers were there. I missed Justin Bieber by 5 minutes. Do you know that?
That's probably for the best.
I know.
He was not safe if you were there.
I know. But there's literally an actual paparazzi video of Justin Bieber leaving this party and then I get out of the car and walk up. Like I missed him by like minutes. Like the paparazzi literally went Justin Tana, which is horrible for them. I'm so sorry. But like,
I'm like, oh shit.
As you may or may not know, on the Canceled podcast, we run many of our own DTC businesses. I have Dizzy Wines, my collabs with Room 13, and we even have upcoming canceled merch.
Entrepreneur.
The holidays are the most wonderful time of year, but as entrepreneurs, can also be the most stressful. The last thing you need is to have unnecessary problems with shipping. With ShipStation, the hassle of shipping out holiday orders melts away, leaving you with happier customers and more freedom to run your business or enjoy some much-needed time off. I love ShipStation because it is insanely easy to use. I can print shipping labels anywhere, and they give the best rates that are usually saved for major corporations. You can even easily import orders from every sales channel, whether that's Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website, and automate just about any shipping task, all from one easy-to-use dashboard. ShipStation even works with all major carriers, international and local, including FedEx, USPS, and UPS. So no matter where you need to send product, ShipStation has your back. With ShipStation, not only is shipping easy, you can actually save money. No wonder 98% of companies that use ShipStation for a year keep using it for as long as they're in business. It's that good. Make this holiday season a little brighter with ShipStation. Use my offer code TANA to get a free 60-day trial, just enough time to handle the holiday rush. Go to ShipStation.com, click the microphone at the top, and enter code TANA. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
I'm in big trouble, obviously, but you know why. I don't know if you really want to touch on that.
I'm actually nervous to talk about this because my ex-boyfriend, Chris Miles, literally almost lit my house on fire for the last podcast, the pickle episode.
Of course he starts listening to the podcast now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
who's tagging him in the podcast, you snakes?
Like it was a German news outlet.
Come on.
It was in German. He had to press translate.
Oh, no.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? But of course, the first podcast he tunes into is me just
talking about her demon time right after the breakup.
Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, I was really angry. And so I definitely just had no filter. I actually would like to issue Chris Miles a formal apology. We're on better terms now. I think that'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
However, we can't change the past. And
I'm actually sorry. Like I didn't
I love
mean
Chris.
hurt.
I was opposed to that the whole time. I even tried to rescue him by hooking up with that guy myself.
Imagine right now you were like, I even tried to rescue him by hooking up. Just kidding.
Oh my God, don't even put that in anyone's head.
No. But so guys, you know that on the last pickle episode, Brooke asked permission to hook up with someone that I hooked up with for years. I said yes, of course. We talked about, can you say it?
What? He's packing serious heat, y'all.
Because if I say it, I'm gonna get fucking lit on fire. He
had this great reputation. He's so hot. Everybody knows that he's just like literally one of the hottest people in LA. And Tana loves to talk about him being her ex, which is just like literally
ex is a strong word, honestly. It was just a lot of time spent. It was like 6 years of fucking, so I like was gatekeeping.
No,
but there's
can I
no
tell you
need.
something? You're a liar. You're literally lying.
Do you think that's not? Well, let me think.
Yeah. How old is he?
Maybe like 4, 5.
Right.
It was a long time, but I was gatekeeping, and I'll give that to you. Like I like 110%. There's no need for me to say like you can't fuck him.
See, here's the thing. What I truly believe, I tell Tana this all the time. All of my friends get 3 to 4, depending on the friend, people that they're allowed to have dibs on at a time.
And she gives me like 5 because I'm a whore. So that's sweet.
Yeah, exactly. It varies between friends because if it's someone like Tana, obviously she needs like a little bit of a wider ground. And then I also have friends who really don't date people often. So if they have like 5 boyfriends total, all those 5 are off limits, obviously. But if I have a friend, like I'm pretty much gonna avoid all the guys you've hooked up with in the time that I've known you, if I can.
I don't even care about that. No, that's because that'd just be unrealistic.
Come on, guys. So I don't want it to seem like, oh, like they're just after all the same guys, whatever. But it's like
LA is also a
like
cesspool.
It's similar to like being in college where like the hot people
are the hot people.
100%. And that's who you want to.
He also is like a demon. Like for me to gatekeep that, I would hate half my friends. Like you know what I mean?
Such a sweetheart. He's so hot. Anyway, I wasted
Brooke
no time.
That was the point of the story. She fucked him. She left. She comes to my house the day it's there and goes, "Can I fuck him?" And I'm like, No,
I didn't say can I. I said, listen, hear me out. I'm going to do this.
Okay, fair.
And I meant it. And then I did it that night.
And I was like gatekeeping a little, annoying, whatever. And then she did it. She hit. And now we're.
And I was honest. And now we've been sisters before.
No, yeah, full 1,000 times, honestly, I'm sure. It's a fun time though, yeah. Should we leave a Yelp review?
I did get in a lot of trouble for it, obviously.
Did you? With your
so much trouble,
with
which
Uber
is
boy.
so ridiculous.
Well, she allows Uber boy to just
ruin my life.
Someone tweeted me the other day. They were like, "Don't be sad about Chris. At least you get to spend time with Ethan." I was like, "Right."
I swear to God, I saw Ethan riding a bird scooter today.
That's very
spread the word.
Ethan. I can't even. Oh, I miss them.
Let's call him Joe. Honestly, his name is Joe because that's just such a
Joe from
name.
You vibes.
He's awful.
Just god awful. Are you team Joe or Love?
Love.
I'm team Joe.
I didn't even watch it.
Oh.
I just decided. People say I look like her.
But it's because Joe like gaslights the viewer and like manipulates him into believing like he's like right, and I'm like such a little gaslightable girl, so I'm like, you're right, Joe. Like you.
Did you say you were gaslightable or the gaslighter?
Both. I'm gaslightable. It just takes like a pro, you know. And he's a pro.
Right.
Speaking of Chris Miles, do you know I literally almost got in a fist fight at Laurel Hardware the other night?
What?
Laurel Hardware is this restaurant that we like go to all the time.
Not for long.
And we were all eating, and Chris Miles showed up. We're being friends right now. We're being friendly. Please have nothing to say about that. I don't want people to get mad either, though, because
she
it's
knew
like
as soon as I was done chewing, I was gonna say some shit.
No, but I honestly like hating each other is just so dumb.
Well, it's
and
because
like,
you make me feel so crazy for being around Joe all the time.
Joe kills me. No, but it's different. Like I promise it's different. I promise. I'm actually doing me, and we're not like nothing. Like he actually just showed up for the end of a dinner to like say hello.
Do you agree you hooked up with him 2 days ago?
Do you know in your TikTok comments when someone will say like you deserve better, and you'll be like, suddenly I can't read English. I'm like, suddenly I am deaf, dumb, and blind.
You read my TikTok comments?
Yes. Whenever someone brings up Joe to Brooke in her TikTok comments, she'll be like, I can't read this. I swear it's written in Hebrew. Like she'll just like say some crazy shit. No, I didn't hook up with him 2 days ago.
Me when I lie.
I'm kidding. I did it. Did we hang out? Yeah. But he like showed up to dinner, and we're all sitting there, and this girl, she's standing 4 feet away. First of all, she's so hot. That's already just automatically. I'm just like, ugh. She's so hot. She's the hottest girl. She's the super hot girl, and she's hooking up with this other girl. She's blacked out drunk at Laurel Hardware. I'm talking like on Molly. Like there's like blacked out
Hardware.
I know, it's such a like family restaurant vibe. And keep in mind, I had one drink. I'm actually just a psycho cunt. I wasn't even drunk.
This
like,
isn't checking out.
Like no, I swear I wasn't.
There's already red flags in this story.
I wasn't drunk, but this girl, she's making out with this other girl 4 feet from our table. First of all, I'm like, Chris, look, like don't even look in that direction. It's just in general, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, you know he's an excitable boy.
And at some point, she comes over and sits down next to Chris Miles, next to him at the table.
Girl's got a death wish.
And I stand up though in the middle of this dinner, and I go, I will beat your fucking ass, bitch. Get the fuck up. And then she's just like drunk and like bawling and like tries to leave. And I'm like, that's right, leave. Like I was just so pressed. I don't even know why. So insecure and jealous of me. It was so unnecessary.
Yeah, but I get it. I mean,
but like, I will beat the fuck out of you, bitch. Like that had to come out of my mouth. I couldn't have said like move.
I do agree. It's like a little bit threatening.
No, and and she just, oh my God. I don't know if I'm more afraid of it being a random girl, her trying to fight me, or being a Tana fan and like she was trying to be nice and it hurting.
You know, that's
nice.
the hard. I feel like that would be a really tricky part of being you, is that like every guy that you publicize, he's suddenly like a million times more desirable to like half of the females like within our age range.
The bitches that slide into Chris's DMs, like the hot girls now.
And it's like you, like I know you.
Like I want, if Tana wants you, I want you.
Miles. But like I definitely get that, and people always say like, tell us who Joe is, and I'm like, to make him any more desirable would be like a sin.
No, it like actually makes
he's
me
not.
die.
He's not even.
I mean, but then again, also even if she was a supporter, I'd be like, well, you know me, girl, I'm crazy. Like
she was like, she knows by now that you'll like literally curb stomp someone who's
Like she was like trying to
like,
lean
didn't you see what happened to me?
Sorry. I didn't need to act like that, but I got real.
I get that though, and especially
ratchet.
like I mean, maybe if I'm drunk, I don't know if I would do that after only one drink, but to say I get where you just like rage overcomes you, and then you just
I just wish it was that like.
You know, I've been having that problem lately, like where I just like almost get in a fight every time I go to the club.
No, completely. But that's what I wish it was at, like even like a Cheesecake Factory or like a Catch. Like Laurel Hardware is a very like.
Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? Yeah, no, don't fight at Laurel Hardware. You're so lucky I wasn't there. Tana knows I'm like so fearful of
I actually kind of think you would have been like, okay, though, fair, because it really was the most like she was being like a flirty whore. Yeah. And I was like, no, but I don't know.
I get that, but just like the fear of like other people looking and hearing you, and like.
True.
We went to the Laugh Factory last night, like, and saw the cutest little comedy show. It was like the best time.
Honestly, we have so much in common and we have so much fun together. But the one thing is like, I'm a little on the wild side and you are very like prim and proper. Like if we're at a show, a movie, like you're holding your breath to be quiet.
Well, it makes me, like, yeah, I don't know.
Like, you know, it's
and
just
it
like,
got like, I swear I haven't always been that way. I don't feel like that was like a thing I've like always had, but it's almost like I'm overcompensating, like, cause I'm always with people who are so like I thought Ari was like a member of the Migos last night. Like every single time someone would make a joke, he'd be like, "Mama!" Like, shut up.
No, I mean, do you know I actually had like a thought last night where I was like, it must be really troubling for her. Cause like we're sitting there and it's like me, you, Lila, Natalie, Ari, Amari, like we're all like wild.
I feel like the Octo mom. Like I just have no control over my children. And they're all just like equally obnoxious. Like I'm like, she has Tourette's every 2 seconds.
No, I actually thought to myself, I was like, why does she do this to herself? Like she should come to shit like this with like a different.
I know, and that was, I did note that. As I said, Laugh Factory, very fun with a different group.
Like, and obviously, like I think it's good though to have like a yin to your yang, because I will almost encourage you to like let loose and not be so uptight.
Sometimes I am. Like there are times when all of a sudden I'm the one who's out of pocket and you'll be like, Brooke, calm down. Like we were at the strip club and I literally was like, I'm gonna fucking beat that girl's ass.
No, that's also the other thing. She'll be so uptight and then randomly just pop on a bitch. You almost beat the fuck out of someone at 11 in Miami, and I had to calm you down. So I mean, but I'm saying it's good normally because you'll make me like not be too fucking obnoxious, but I can make you like let loose a little.
Yeah.
Like there is a good side to it.
It is a good balance, but it's so crazy for me. It's like such a shift. Like Savannah, for example, like she's like my other best friend. She's been my best friend forever. And she's so like the other day we were maybe like 8 minutes late to something and she's like rushing. She's like, oh my God, like what are we gonna, and I'm like, none of my other friends are like even process that at all.
Yeah. And Ari and I are like, you know,
just awful.
Yeah, like just loud.
Just kidding. I love you.
Oh, well, you're actually wearing your I'm gonna fuck a billionaire outfit tonight.
He's not a billionaire yet, but he's gonna be.
He's about to be though, so it's like a thing. Well, that's where we're going after this. Is like this crypto event. This guy is like really about you, and I think he's such a catch for you.
So hot. He's older. He's like 38,
but he looks like 25. First of all,
he's so hot. This is how I know I'm down so bad because this guy is like. He's so successful. He's living in Margot Robbie's old house.
Yeah, like hello.
He is so brilliant, so successful, funny, charismatic, like hot. And I'm literally like, oh God, where's Joe? Literally, Brody Jenner DM'd me the other day, and I was like, ugh,
you put him on scene.
Left him on scene.
You left Brody Jenner on scene. The way that like every time we really have cross paths because I've like messaged Brody Jenner as well, of course. But like I'd be double messaging him, and you're out here.
To be clear, I technically so. One time I was watching The House with my roommate and I was like, you know what? He's so hot. I'm going to DM him. And he went to go DM him and it said, accept message request from Brody Jenner. And I was like, girl, but.
Best feeling in LA.
Yeah, but like there was no message. So that means at some point he unsent it.
But I love that.
Whatever. But
You're thinking about me twice.
So I was like, do I say something and say like, what did you send or whatever? And I don't know if I ever did, whatever, but like 2 days ago, I was with Savannah and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try again with Brody Jenner. I sent him hi and literally 2 minutes later, he's like, what's good? And I don't know what's good. So I never responded. But I will eventually.
He's great. Brody's
I'm going to figure out what's good. Now he's going to like, no, maybe he doesn't watch the canceled podcast.
I need to stop pissing off Jenner. So I'm done with that conversation. Shit. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Are you getting enough?
I mean, recently I don't know, am I?
I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 50% off just about any item, plus free shipping on your entire order. So what you have to do to get your 50% off one item and free shipping, it's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy or anything you desire. Just enter offer code Tana at checkout and you'll get 50% off almost any item. Go check out AdamandEve.com today, select one item, and get 50% off, including free shipping when you enter offer code Tana. That's Tana, Tana at AdamandEve.com, just in case you guys didn't get that. And remember, we've all heard about supply chain issues and delivery issues every day on the news. Again, I love the news. So don't wait on your Adam and Eve order. Shop now, shop early, and hurry while supplies last.
Imagine your butt plug just like gets stuck on a freight train.
Go check out AdamandEve.com today, select one item, and get 50% off, including free shipping when you enter offer code Tana. Again, that's Tana, Tana at AdamandEve.com. Thank you, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring today's podcast. Everyone genuinely wants us to talk about Pete and Kim.
Honest to God, that makes me, as much as I want to be like unhappy about it and sick, because I know you looked sick when you just did that face. You looked like you're sick over it. But me personally, I think it's kind of like a guy leaving you for someone who's like way better looking than you. You have to just be like, all right.
In a loving Pete way, so fucking happy for him.
Because it's like, and I am the biggest Kardashian stan of all time, and I think that Kim is by far my favorite. I love her. I think she's brilliant. amazing.
And she deserves that. Like a funny guy.
And I feel like her problem with Kanye was that he was like literally like
he's never gonna lay and watch a
talking
movie
to
with
a
her.
wall. Yeah, exactly.
You
and,
know,
Pete is like the most like normal, humble celebrity. Like,
and you know, Kris Jenner put in a call. Sorry to interrupt you.
I know. What are your thoughts on like people saying like she was like texting her PR representative
Well,
being like, "Where's my skinny white guy?"
Don't get me wrong. Like, if he wasn't like mad relevant and she was like doing that, I think it wouldn't have been at like Not Scary Farm on a roller coaster. Like, she knows what she's doing, but also I don't think it's disingenuine. Like, you know.
I think she's just like, check this one out. Like, look what I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm fucking Kim Kardashian.
I honestly love it, and I think
it's so funny. He's so funny, and we have graduated past the point of like people pretending Pete Davidson is not hot. He's hot to everyone. He's hot to women 100%. And men. He is hot. He's just hot. He's not weirdly hot. He's just hot, and she deserves him.
And like, honestly, imagine kissing someone on Saturday Night Live. You're like, okay, like, you know, like,
that was like, I feel like that was like her breakthrough moment. I feel like Kanye kind of like censored her a little bit.
Yeah.
Like made her
and now she can just
like feel like she had to act a certain way and fit a certain brand, and I feel like now she's just like out of like just being crazy and fun. And I
know I actually really do love it too. Did you see Emily Ratajkowski on like Jimmy Kimmel or something?
Yeah, but she brought up the wrong points about him. She brought up only his like physical act. She was like,
but I just love
his nails. He's attractive. No, he's the funniest, best personality on this entire planet. And you know he's packing.
Are you canceling Emrata? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I love her.
No. But it was actually like, it's dope to see him so mainstreamly loved, because I feel like that was the part that made me sick. Because it's like, if you've stanned Pete Davidson for a while, you kind of probably had a feeling back in the day on SNL that you were like, he married Ariana Grande, so I'm wrong. But like gatekeeping him.
It's hard because it's you. I still feel that way about him, where he's like almost feels attainable.
The guy like, next door.
Like he's so normal that it's like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna go for this guy.
But that's what's so iconic about him, and I love to see everyone loving him. And just imagine the Megan Fox, MGK, like Courtney Travis energy tripled. Like, it's just gonna be so iconic.
It's so hurtful. I really thought I was about to be besties with Megan Fox. Like, Pete, text me back.
What'd you do this weekend?
I got in trouble the whole weekend. I was in trouble. I was bringing guilty pasta. I was apologizing the whole weekend. You a little bit.
I hate you for that. She was really bringing Joe guilty pasta
God, he's so
while
hot.
You're fucking one of the hotter people in LA. I did something a little bad. It was funny. I had Bella Thorne over at my house, and Chris Miles was texting me like, let's hang out. And I was just bored, and I was like, come over. He walks into me and Bella, looks me dead in the face, and goes, you're fucking insane.
That's not boredom. That's not boredom. That's like deliberate, like, sacrifice.
Well, I was just still a little mad, and it was just like a fun game, whatever. But at one point, she was like looking at his phone, and
who's that fun for?
Me.
only you.
It was fun. It was fun for Bella too, though, because Bella loves to like haze people that like have been with me.
She's like, I came first, bitch.
No, but she was looking at his phone to play a song, and his recently played was like all my podcasts, and she's like, I see you still have Tana, like just the whole thing. He's tuning in.
I always defend Chris Miles on the People get mad at me. They're like, oh my God, Brooke always has to say something nice about Tana's exes. I'm like, only the good ones.
No, Chris Miles is very defendable. Like, I get like, we fight over shit that like does suck, and I was really mad over something that like validly sucked, but like he's a good person. That's like why I still like want to be friends and like hang out. Like, I don't want to just slander him. And like,
I get it. We always say that we love him. We just don't love you guys together.
100%.
And I never want to be around you guys together ever again. Speaking of, can we talk about how I had to go and suffer through Miami, but you paid Ari? What? How much was it?
This is by far the biggest L I've ever taken. But can I give a quick preface? Not the biggest L. Not the biggest L I've ever taken at all. Just my weekly L, honestly. It was Josie's birthday in Palm Springs, and everyone was going, like hella people I know. But I hate Palm Springs. Like, I hate it.
What did Palm Springs ever do to you?
I've been arrested there twice, full jail, had to go back there to court 4 times. I've gone to the hospital.
Palm Springs hates you.
No, 100%. But I've like had to go to the hospital there for like pregnancy scares, like puking and shitting my brains out, like bad Molly. Like, I've had the most utterly god-awful experiences in Palm Springs forever. Me and that city we don't vibe. Oh my God, my ex-boyfriend got 5150 holded there. Like,
didn't you call them?
Yeah, because he wouldn't fucking stop being psycho. But I just mean like he caused that whole psycho moment.
Like that, it just like spontaneously happened. Like, no, you literally
No, but he was being psycho. Like, I actually thought he was gonna do something crazy, so I had to call the police.
Yeah, honestly, good for you.
It was actually utterly horrible. Like, he just like woke up and chose violence, and like everyone.
I'm not trying to laugh. It's not funny.
No, I wasn't one of like a hell of people called 911 on me. It was actually being crazy. But I'm saying like I've had the worst experiences there. I hate that city. It's so far away. It's like Vegas without anything fun. It's just like hot and fucking what the fuck. And I hate it. And I didn't want to go alone. And I know it's obviously Josie's birthday and everyone there is going to stay through the whole weekend. And I was like, if I get there and I get arrested, get pregnant, go to jail, go to the hospital, 50 on 50 somewhere, I need to be able to leave at any moment. So I'm begging Ari to go the entire time. I'm like, please go with me. And like Josie also was like, her list was like selective. She wanted her best friends. Out of my friends, she's the closest with Ari. So it was kind of like Ari or no one. Like I was in a position to really need him there. He's like, I'm not fucking going there. I'm not fucking driving there. Fuck that. Fuck that. And I know the way to Ari's heart. And he's a materialistic little cunt. And I told him, I said, pick out a bag online. Obviously one we can both carry. We live together and share everything. So that's good. Pick out a designer bag online. I'll buy it for you if you go to Palm Springs. I bought Ari an $1,800 bag to go to fucking Palm Springs with me.
I've never been bribed to go on a trip, and I've been forced, literally forced.
Just be more in denial.
Baby, that's my key. That's how I get all my flights. I'll be like, no, I don't want to go.
I know, and then I'm like, here's your seat. It's 1A.
Every time. It's a genius move because I'm not gonna be if I'm too eager, babe, I'm buying my own flights and I'm not doing that.
I'm no stranger to saying that like I'm always doing something. Like it never stops for me. Every single day is something different in Psycho. And there's a point
like if tomorrow she's like, you know what, I want to go to
Dubai.
Wisconsin. Oh.
I want to go to Dubai. Sorry. Wisconsin.
Well, you're not allowed in Dubai. Do you know anything about Dubai?
I've been there, but I literally almost got arrested there for posting an ass pic at the Palm Jumeirah. So I am.
No, that's just disrespectful.
I didn't know.
Paparazzi's illegal in Dubai. You don't even want to go there.
True. It's fun there though. I actually had a great time there. But like for real, like sometimes I'm no stranger to like.
Yeah, when it's very spur of the moment and you really catch me off guard, I have to cancel all my plans. I'll be like, you know what? No, I'm not going. And I'll wait until you like literally just say everything and convince me in every single way possible. However, we have never gotten all the way to an $1,800 bag, so I am just having a little bit of confusion.
I also will just say like
I'd be so wasted on me. You know how many things I would do with $1,800 before I would buy a bag?
No,
like, I need a laptop.
I wasn't giving him money. I really wasn't giving him money. I was like, I'll buy you something because I want to use it too. So it was like a secret benefit.
That's my favorite thing to do, especially like for birthdays and stuff. I'll get someone something that's like also a gift for me. Like for Hunter's birthday, I got him Disneyland tickets, but it's like I just wanted to go to Disneyland.
100%. I'm also I'm not David Dobrik. I'm not going to just like buy you a Tesla out of the kindness of my heart, but I am no stranger to sharing the wealth a little. Like, if there's throwawayable money, I'm down, especially, and it's
Paige
fun.
and Kyla out there like,
yeah, they're like, Kyla got a car. Fucking fuck off.
You're right.
I'm no stranger to sometimes, throwing something materialistic in someone's face to get them to do what I want. And I'm lucky to have that privilege in my life. I also vlogged it. It was really funny. Like whatever. But no, then Ari gets there, has the time of his life. He's like trying to threesome everyone, tripping balls on mushrooms. Favorite trip he's ever fucking been on.
I like how you used threesome as a verb. Like he's trying to threesome everyone.
He like genuinely was like every couple there could have gotten it from Ari. I'm not gonna lie, like after the trip, I wanted to refund the bag. It's like you had a great time, like fuck you, but I'll carry the bag, so it's fucking fine. But I hate that. I hate that I had to buy him a bag.
Yeah, why did you do that?
No, but I just couldn't go alone. And I'm not gonna lie, I needed him the car ride back. I was supposed to road trip with everyone back, and it's like they wanted to take a bunch of stops and like be all fun. I wake up and I'm puking every hour on the hour. Ari and I took a car ride home where I sat with a blanket over my head and pulled over every 10 minutes to like try to puke. So like I ended up needing him for what I had summoned him for. So
well, that's good
I don't
news.
know. Buffy created the best comforter you've ever slept with. This comforter has over 18,000 5-star reviews. I know, I've read all of them. Customers agree it is the softest, fluffiest comforter they've ever tried. Why are we looking at each other with like crack eyes?
Because you said you read. I was like, what?
It keeps you the perfect temperature so you feel cozy without overheating. The Cloud Comforter is covered in ultra breathable eucalyptus fabric. It's softer than cotton and naturally soothes skin. It's sustainable. Eucalyptus uses 10 times less water than cotton to grow, and its fiber is produced using recyclable, earth-friendly solvents.
Thank God.
It's hypoallergenic. Plus, its high thread count shuts out dust, mold, and mites for a healthier sleeping environment. The inside fill of each comforter is made from 100% recycled water bottles that are transformed and given a second life as a super fluffy fiber. It feels even softer than down while keeping approximately 50 bottles out of landfills and oceans. The average down comforter harms 12 geese. I said that really excitedly, and that's not a good thing.
Not the geese.
The average down comforter harms 12 geese, but Buffy's comforter is cruelty-free. Buffy offers a free trial. You can try a comforter in your own bed for free, and if you don't love it, return it at no cost. Buffy's Cloud Comforter is the best blanket I've ever had. For $20 off your Buffy comforter, visit buffy.co and enter code TANA. Thanks, Buffy. Love you. Do you actually want to know my favorite thing about Josie's birthday this weekend, though? Was that Jose Canseco was there the entire time, her dad.
Your bestie?
It's actually really funny because I kind of manifested this. As you guys know or don't know, we talk about it a lot, but the moment when I was the most blacked out at 24 Karat Golden's birthday, there was paparazzi. And
special guest is around.
wait, that's so funny.
he's so
I was just
hot.
about to talk shit about you.
Wow, so now let me join.
Oh my God, Bryce, I was literally just about to say that
All of a sudden, I'm like,
Bryce, I was just about to say that I witnessed you talking to Jose Canseco about being on steroids all weekend, and that was my favorite part of the weekend. And then you just walked in, I swear to
are you on
God.
steroids?
I was at one point.
No, but there was a point where, can we share a mic? Just say
You
it.
guys excited that I'm here?
Hi, Daddy.
We love the free
You
clout.
want me to sit right here?
Yeah, hi.
No, it's in the middle.
We'll just-
It's in the middle between
But
us.
then we have to share a mic. Okay. Oh,
That's what I like to
hi.
hear.
I was just about to say that my favorite part of Josie's birthday was watching you tell Jose Canseco that you did steroids and him looking at you like you were a fucking alien.
Yeah, he also was just like, yeah, okay, you were definitely not on steroids. I'm like,
Yeah, it was-
trust me, I was bigger at one point.
Ooh, I like
It
your
was
mullet.
really fun.
You like it?
Mhm.
See, everyone on TikTok hates it though.
They hate the
Who
mullet.
hates your mullet?
I'm in the mullet vibes for Daddy Jeff, not for Bryce, but still.
Yeah,
loving-
what's happening there?
Are you jealous?
You guys fucking?
No.
You guys are fucking.
No, we're not.
It's okay if you are.
Hi, Bryce. Hi.
Very definitely. Here, let's get to the bottom of this right now. You were definitely fucking Jeff Wittick.
I'm not fucking Jeff Wittick, but I'll be there soon.
Really? You
I
think
think
he's
so.
down? You think he's down?
I have a hunch.
I don't think he's down.
Okay, well,
I
his
think
hard
he's fucking
cock
with
said
you.
otherwise.
Wow.
I'm just
sorry.
kidding.
Shit. Damn.
Wow.
Straight to the point.
I'm just kidding. Hello, you're actually only here because you're about to use me for clout.
Yeah,
so-
no, I literally we made like a deal.
Yeah, no. When
So.
I literally was like, crash my podcast, and I'll sure. You know, we're literally all about to go to this crypto event. You're not.
I know. I'm sober right now.
Really?
Oh, do you
yeah.
need help?
Well, I'm on a sobriety.
Oh, you're like
Thing.
sober.
Yeah.
He like does that a lot. It's well, you're like me. Like you
can
like go
relate.
manic, and then you like hate yourself, and then you have to go dead
No.
sober.
After that Halloween weekend, I had to. Like that was crazy. Obviously, I drank with like Lil Uzi and shit.
How-
Like,
oh,
I had
did
like
you?
I had like 2 shots.
Dude, Bryce had to leave Josie's birthday early, and I go, why? And he goes, I have to go to a Sweet 16. in
You
New
made
York,
that
in
sound
New
so
York
weird.
City. Was that bad?
No,
he got paid $. Can I say that?
No.
Okay, you got
Just
paid.
just blink it out.
You got paid a really high amount of money to go to a Sweet 16 with Lil Uzi Vert. I would have gone for $5.
I
like
wonder how
fuck
much
you.
Lil Uzi got paid.
Probably more for sure. But hello,
Eh,
you're sober.
yeah.
This weekend was crazy. I have a lot of vlog footage of you like touching tits, doing psycho shit. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow, guys. Check it out.
Wait, don't fucking put
She
me
said that
touching
yesterday.
titties on YouTube.
No, it's censored.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's fine. It's
All
fine.
right.
It's super fun.
Oh, I did see the clip.
I actually do remember that a little bit. I completely forgot about it. Then you sent me the video, and I was like, oh my god.
I might
did
sell
that.
the uncensored version on OnlyFans too. No cut to you.
No, you
Not a
definitely
dog.
better give me a cut.
I'm like, my
If
girl
you're gonna
Lila
do
better
that,
get
you
a
better
cut.
give me a fucking cut.
I don't know if I can.
You know what I was actually gonna do? Funny story. So
Right.
I was trying to set up an OnlyFans account.
Yeah, for a video though, for a day.
Yeah,
right?
for a day, and
Don't you have like a whole exclusive content platform? of
it
your
was
own?
when I was beefing
Oh.
with Corinna, because
Right.
Corinna was
Oh,
like,
she was like, oh, I love mullets, and then she's
Yeah.
like, not yours.
yeah.
We're no stranger to
But-
Corinna
She's a
being
liar.
on-
I know she
the
saw your
reason that I
mullet.
was doing it, I had like such a funny profile picture. It was like my face photoshopped on Corinna's body, and then like the picture of her on top of me when I was 18 as the
When
banner.
he's like not 17. Sorry for saying
yeah,
that.
sorry about that. Seriously,
You really try to call this.
I don't know. I genuinely thought I was 17.
I mean, I'm no stranger to Corinna being rude unnecessarily. So,
So
I'm
so
not here to
then
defend.
I was gonna recreate Corinna's OnlyFans pics on my OnlyFans. That's what like my OnlyFans.
I would
thing
love
was
to
gonna-
see you like.
It failed.
Me
I got
too,
denied.
Like a little maid
I got
outfit.
denied verification.
What? Why? No, she can call OnlyFans. She's got all the
You want
hookups.
it?
They got me
Well, now
verified
the
right away.
beef's old, so it's like. I'm
Well, I've been
definitely not-
It's
trying to. like,
never
sign
too
you
old.
and-
She'll post something like 2 years later.
Yeah, it's completely fine.
Okay, maybe I'll just post my fucking dick.
Honest, well, call me because
I'm
I
like,
would
subscribed.
love. Yeah. The way Brooke's like, yeah, Bryce is talking about.
It's a
it.
joke. It's like funny.
It's
It's, like
just-
funny.
She's
No.
just playing around. Stop
If you-
touching my dick.
If you haven't fucked Bryce, it's like enticing. Not that you're bad at that. Was mean. I didn't mean that.
Yeah,
like
what was
I love you
that?
so much. I'm sorry. I just mean like you're like my brother now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Well,
like
that makes it weirder.
That is actually kind of weird because like, can you play a recent TikTok?
Yeah, that's true. You got me like 11.
I know, she came on here.
Dude.
She came on here on the podcast one time, and she was like talking shit about Chris, and she goes, "Do you think I would just be like kissing like Bryce on TikTok?" And we're like, literally, yes.
My bad.
Dude, that shit got like what, 12 million views?
Honestly, Bryce, like, thank you. I love you. Like, you're my favorite clout play because you're like, we have fun. So it's not like.
Why do you think I'm using you on YouTube? My shit right now on YouTube is like this for some reason.
No, I absolutely love when we just use each other's clout and then have a little fun because it's never like a bad time. So.
I wonder what it is. YouTube. If you watch Tana's podcast, this is gonna be on fucking YouTube. You definitely do YouTube.
They definitely don't.
I think his name is Chad. He follows me on Instagram.
See, like, I don't have any of that.
Like creator of YouTube, and then doesn't fucking push my videos.
You want more views?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess
maybe I just gotta like make out with you on camera.
Yeah, we'll fake date for like an hour until I get like super.
We should fake get married.
Oh my god, I've never done that.
I know.
I would literally love that.
Joke is, she did.
Look at her face.
Darn it.
Speaking of the fake marriage, who do you think's gonna win the boxing match against Jake Paul, your ex-husband, or Tommy Fury?
You love doing that. Literally, Addison is so happy right now. No. Someone actually just asked me to go with them as a date to Jake's fight. They were like,
"You should. That would be clowning. You should film that. Like, you should vlog that. You should have like a sign that says "Go ex-husband."
I'd be like crying.
No, you should have a sign for his opponent.
Oh my god! You should make a video with Tommy.
I wish I could like have that in me. Like, I really just should be petty, right? Like, he hopes
I know.
like,
Why
die.
is she pretending she's not like always a malicious bitch? She's like, I could never do that. Like any of
And
your
then
other
I see-
exes, you
I
would.
see
I
you
feel
and
like it's
Chris,
just Jake. You have a soft spot for.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I think I'm not like, is this bad to say? But I almost think like he can out petty me. Like, it's not that I'm like, I'm afraid.
He's almost too good.
No, and that's why I like had such a feeling for him.
What did
Because
he
I'm
say?
like,
Wait, he responded to the Yolanda and Gigi thing. Like,
he waited 22 months to continue fighting with Gigi Hadid. Like, imagine what that man would do to me if I tried to fight with him.
yeah,
like, he's
and
gonna
he knows
win.
too much. I honestly like.
He also has no filter.
Guys, I'm gonna leave you to flirt while I have to pee because I'm literally gonna piss my pants.
You
Okay,
can't
what's
just
up,
leave
baby?
in the middle.
You guys should have like a little dating show moment. Like, Bryce, you should
No, let's
interview
talk shit about
Brooke.
Tana.
All right, I'm down because
Okay.
you're about to talk shit about me.
I was, but I mean, like, it was fun.
Why are you not wearing shoes or socks?
If you don't change those underwear before we go out, you're not doing that.
I'm wearing a suit to the party, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah.
What color?
It's like a tux.
Black and white.
I like tried to. I have a blazer. Like, I could wear the blazer.
Yeah, I'm wearing a tux because I'm interviewing like all the creators there.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Wait, you're working the party?
No, I'm not working the party.
What do you mean you're interviewing the
Everyone's gonna
creators?
get drunk. You know those viral TikToks where people like interview drunk people? I'm gonna do that except with like creators.
Wow, you're always working.
Fucking yeah, when I'm sober. Sobriety rules.
Is it gonna wait? That sucks. I wouldn't go anywhere when I'm sober. Is there nothing in that?
That's empty.
Kyla?
I don't actually want.
Oh yeah, you
anything.
can't drink.
Well, I can. I physically can, but I'm not.
Well, I
gonna.
know. Well,
Today I was shitting and you kept calling me being such a psychopath.
Is that why you kept declining?
Yeah, because I didn't want you to like
just got IBS.
answer while I was shitting. But then again, like, I don't know why.
Also, you didn't wake up until like 3 p.m. I was trying to do.
That's an early morning for Tana.
People always ask me why we don't just actually date because of like the ship content and like sentences like that are like 100% why.
Is that why?
What?
Is that why you guys don't date?
Why?
I think we'd both
Because
we
you're a
both
meathead?
would, we both would no, not like because like we both would
Did you?
like, you know.
All right, who would be a worse boyfriend, me or Chris Miles? Like, who would be worse? Who would you rather date again?
Honestly, and Chris, you're gonna love this one because you hate me for everything I say on the pod because I think I still pick Chris Miles.
Wow, is it the face tats?
He is a good boy. He's a
Bryce,
very
you would-
yes
No,
man.
I like-
would
I
cheat
liked
on
you two
me,
together.
You would cheat on me. You would lie to me. You would flirt with other girls in front of me. You're horrible to take care of.
I would not flirt with girls in front of you.
You're,
You like that one?
you're
Yeah, I did. That was really good.
It's okay. Do we have anything else we want to talk about? Or should
I'm
we
a
just-
lot of things.
Tell us a
But
secret.
I do not flirt with girls in front of
That's what
my
I'm saying.
girlfriends.
But I mean,
Honestly,
like, I
that's
don't
really
know.
saying a lot. Because
Yeah, I know. It's like, I
But
can
you
do
like
that
actually
behind the
completely
scenes.
would also do that.
Exactly.
Too.
at least you have the courtesy. That's important.
It's like,
That's important in a
I think
relationship.
I'm gonna get bitched out in front of everyone. No, I'm gonna like wait until
yeah,
you're
I've
not
never seen
looking,
you.
and then I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
God,
He's so noble.
What a
Yeah,
sweetheart.
I'm nice. I'm a nice guy, and I still don't understand why I'm single. Ladies, fucking hit me up.
Now you're
please.
just being rude. I'm like, God, Jesus Christ.
Ladies.
I messaged you 20 times.
Ladies,
No, there's no need.
ladies.
See, it was cute. It was cute before.
This is the craziest threesome. It's coming out on Tana's OnlyFans.
Well,
and
Sarah would be down for that.
I'm getting 75% of the
And
cut.
I'm putting 0.
Bryce, do you have anything else you want to fucking say before I cut this? Because I've had you. You're here. It's
All right.
great.
Yeah, we got our clout.
So I called out. What are you doing? You popping a pimple?
No,
Oh
Tana,
my God! Ow!
You can't just do that to people.
Was it a whitehead?
Yeah, it was fun though.
Oh. All right. Anyways, I called out Corinna for a boxing match. People took it seriously. I don't understand
Like,
how
you wanted to
people
just fucking
like
lay her
people
out?
are actually dumb.
You want to clarify that on my podcast?
Yeah,
You think it's
yeah.
gonna hold anyway.
Yes. Clip this right now. I did not call Corinna out to box because obviously I'd whoop that bitch's ass.
He's like, fuck that bitch up.
But Tana is gonna fight Corinna for me.
No, I'll fist fight you right now.
I don't want to be 0-2.
I mean, you beat me to it. I was gonna say she'd be a better opponent than Oscar McBrook. Get off my set!
What the fuck is that thing? When did that get there?
Literally, it's always been there, Bryce. But I love you so much, gorgeous angel, icon, legend. Okay, guys, we're gonna go. Brooke and I are gonna finesse billionaires. Bryce is gonna work the party, even though he doesn't want to admit it.
We're wearing matching outfits. Did he tell you?
What? Oh,
Oh,
he's
you
wearing
are.
a suit and you're like black and white?
No, he's a tuxedo and I'm wearing black. It's so cute because we actually
Ooh.
beforehand we were like,
So we
what
gotta
should
take
we
pics
wear?
before all the wild stuff happens.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
you guys have psycho sex tonight.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is gonna be insane.
No, I'm super excited for the
OnlyFans coming soon just for this video.
That's, I mean, I'll monetize at least that. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm like, I don't even need a cut.
Yeah, Brooke and I are, we're gonna kill it tonight. I'm back with Bella Thorne. That was no, I'm just kidding.
You kind of are though, right?
No.
Is it Jeff or Bella or me? I'm confused.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Canceled Podcast. Brooke and I are fighting a bitch from Too Hot to Handle. I am not back with Bella Thorne, contrary to popular belief. I'm sorry to everyone I've offended, and Bryce Hall's here. Yeah, she's like,
I'm content and happy.
she's dripping wet right now. Okay, guys.
Stop. Why do you always have to take it too far?
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Canceled. Bye.
Tana and Brooke is cancelled.
A DWE talent production.